Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. Last time we forgot to have a city encounter, so we're definitely going to do that this time. We did obviously spend some time doing our enhancements at the Enchantress. Not to much great effect, unfortunately. Let's do the city encounter and then we'll jump back into the same mission. You get word from a contact that there's trouble brewing down at the east walls and decide to investigate. What you find is a large contingency of the city's savvas workforce. Best builders you'll find anywhere in open rebellion against the construction managers, demanding better pay for the specialised work they perform. The city would be a lifeless pile of rocks without us, one of the savvas yells. It's time we see some of its prosperity. The manager on the other side of the argument looks like a captured mouse, not sure at all how to get out of the situation. Let's try and get them better pay. I just can't give them any more money. The manager pleads. After some persuasion though, he seems to open up to negotiation. Workers and management meet halfway and everyone seems content. That gives us +1 prosperity, so we're moving towards Gloomhaven Wealth 4. Into the plane of night we go. I'm going to skip past the dialogue because we've heard it last time. And there is quite a lot for this one. Hail is quite pretentious.
Hail rubs she read the use hail before you.
Let's go with Streamliner. We'll go with Zealot and Hoarder. I don't know how likely those are to crop up, but we can try. All right, we've seen these before. So last time we did like a duelist advance disarm trick. And that worked quite well, so I think we'll do the same. We'll use single out. No, we'll use 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had something that actually just moved us 4, but we'll use special mixture to move in. That'll be fine. No, single out. Keep special mixture for the next turn. Over here, we need backup ammunition and closing strike, as before. And last but not least, we'll be going for fire orbs for the extra damage. And probably reviving ether, 1, 2, 3, 4, to get in as far as possible. Unless we've got something else that can move us 4, but I don't think we do. Oh, forked beam. Now we'll use reviving ether. Ooh, the deep terror is going to do disarm against adjacent. That's fine. Night Demon Elite are starting off by coming in. I mean, they are going heavy. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Yeah, so do we still want to use the jump? I think we do, yeah. So through we go. We're going to use the battle axe on both of them just because it's going to play into our strategy. And we could move attack 3, range 3, 1, 2, 3. So we could move 1 space. You're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can afford to move 1 space. Use the stamina potion. Get back, duelist, advance. Cragheart. It's a real shame we didn't get to do this beforehand, but it is what it is. Spellweaver. Maximum distance. And the big hit. ×2. Wow. Over the top. I mean, it was going to be wounded anyway, but that's really, really nice to see. Okay, we can actually step in and get one of these disarmed already. We use special mixture to move in 1, 2, 3, and then Thieves' Knack to disarm. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need something that can attack at range 4, or we can move and then Flame Strike. I like that. Move and then Flame Strike. And the Cragheart. This guy is disarmed. So what we could do is we could Rumbling Advance to do 2 damage to each of them. Yeah, we could Heaving Swing. On this guy to push him back. And then Sentient Growth will allow us to do a little bit of an attack over here. Now these guys are disarmed, so we don't really care about them. What's attack 1, range 6, summon at a normal deep terror. Okay, definitely want to get him killed. Cause that wound. It's not enough. Well, that is unfortunate. Move in, skip the poison. Get this disarmed, get some experience. Yeah, get the... Wow, that's terrible. I'm glad we're going to push him back. That was legitimately really bad. We do want to come here so we get the attack, which is a shame because I wanted the gold. Okay, well we can kill this thing without too much trouble. He's going to die on his next turn. So if we go open wound, he's guaranteed to die. And then Swift Bow will allow us to move in and loot both of these. That's good. Forked Beam would allow us to move in quite far. But we know the next room is going to be kind of dangerous. Although we could go straight in with an Icy Blast. Yeah, let's blunt force to attack. 1, 2, 3, and we'll dirt tornado to move. Or massive boulder to move. In fact, it's got to be in a straight line for rock slide is annoying. Because this is... In fact, no, it's not going to be there. So... 1, 2, 3, and then next turn we can push on through. Yeah, dirt tornado to move. That'll do. Yeah, you were going to icy blast and forked beam to move, weren't you? Yeah. Okay, so first the strike. Definitely not getting any retaliate out of that. And then move in. Oh, I didn't summon any bits. Well, that's okay. 1, 2, 3. We can always pull back if we want. What are they going to do? So the night demons, they're fine. These are going to move 2, then heal 2 at range of 3. So it's not particularly helpful us using Icy Blast in this situation. Let's back up instead. Ooh, heal 2 in a range of 3. Alright. Skip movement. Make sure this thing dies. Ain't taking any chances. Biff. You're not used to mining healing potion. Now's as good a time as any. I mean, there's the potential for a lot of ranged damage in here. Duelist advance and throwing knives. No, it's not worth duelist advance. Let's go Trickster's Reversal and Throwing Knives. So we can get the Throwing Knives on both of these and then potentially dodge some damage if we need to. Freezing Nova and Cold Fire, so we'll get the... Well, we're not going to use it for looting, but we might back up a little. And over here... 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if we move 3 in, Massive Boulder is range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we need something to take us in a little bit further. We could Crater to move 5 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do like a load of damage in here. But we can also just put down the rock slide over there. Okay, let's rumbling advance and rock slide, and we'll see. No, a massive boulder. Because we're going to get those wounds in. Shield 5, heal oneself. Well, they're going really quickly with that. That is a lot of shielding. Well, throwing knives is going to do diddly squat. Unless we roll like super lucky. We're not going to take any damage, so we may as well just move off to the side. May as well at least get the immobilize on these guys. Actually, undo. Let's move in first. Yeah, massive boulder. Definitely you. That's going to do 1 damage to each of these, and we'll do you as well. So they're both wounded. Cool. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. You can use Duelist Advance to get in and do a disarm. And a flanking strike, because that's a thing. We'll do a crater, which will allow us to push someone around. And do more wounds. So it's got a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So we need to move in a tiny bit. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't crater. Then we can do rock slide, but I think we'll do rock tunnel and crater. So we'll use rock tunnel to move forwards and get crater to do the booming stuff. Let's do a long. In fact, we could do a short rest. Ooh, do we want to lose frost armor? Yes, sure. We'll lose frost armor. So we can get a forked beam to get some damage off. And a flame strike to do a little bit more damage as well. Strengthen and muddle. Stabbity, stabbity. Unfortunate with the times 0, but it has disarmed him. And then back up so you don't get muddled. Forked beam. This guy's been disarmed, so let's actually just focus on these 2 for now. Wow, we are rolling so many times 0s. Oh, they still do the muddle even though he's disarmed. It's a little cheap. That is a lot going on there. Okay, so Crater will be able to do 2 bits, but we need to move in first. So we're going to hit you, which will get you killed, and we'll hit you, which will get you killed as well. And we'll push. Right, you're getting killed that way. And he's just going to die from... yeah, push him all the way back to there. He's just going to die from his wound. Okay, short rest. We don't need a long rest. Sure, we can lose single out. I want to get throwing knives on these guys. Probably flanking strike so we can try and get in. Over here, we're going to be looking for... Reviving Ether will move us quickly, and Icy Blast will do a decent bit of damage on these. So yeah, Icy Blast and Reviving Ether. It's range 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We should be able to get it where we want if we move fast enough. That's the question we don't know the answer to. This is going to have to be a short rest over here. Sure, we can lose blunt force. Rumbling advance will potentially get us doing a spot of damage, and then massive boulder to do extra damage in an area. I mean, it's going to be pot luck whether the right things happen in the right places. But let's see. Cool. Cleaned up the side. That's what we needed. That's a good start. This guy is going to die. Let's actually come over this side, I think. It's going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4... But you can actually come really quite far in. Yeah, get to here. That's painful, but it's fine. No, we're gonna move in first. So come to here. We're not going to be muddled. Let's go for you. And yeah, we'll just try and get him killed. Nice. A little bit of damage, but the poison is the annoying thing from this. So we could hit these 3 with a muddle, which is not a bad plan. We got a curse and the times 0 on here. It's doubly unlucky. It's good it's burned through the curse. Really glad about that. We need Thief Snack and Duelist Advance here. Cragheart, I would like you to do Sentient Growth to move in. and probably Crater to get a ranged attack with a wound. That's going to allow us to help heal up some of that. And over here it's going to be Freezing Nova and Cold Fire, which we could use to get stun actually. It's going to go invisible, so we can't directly attack him, but we can attack him if we've got something with ranged attack. These are going to do nasty cursing things. I mean, is it worth us doing? No, it's not actually. It's better if we step in and do the Nova. So let's undo that. Ah, it's not actually going to hit him. Fine. Over the top. So you're actually going to come to here. And then can duelist advance round and disarm this one. The other one is going to move one and then do cursing, but I think we can deal with that. Don't do your healing just yet. We'll wait until we're doing special mixture. That was lucky. Poison's annoying, but we'll heal it up right now. There's no attacks, so we'll skip the attack. He's in range, but that's it, unfortunately. We could try and push him, but he's going to die. So let's leave the earth element for next turn. Okay, special mixture will allow us to heal ourselves up. And we could use Swift Bow to move closer to this thing depending on what it's going to do. I'm really tempted to just do a long rest over here. He's going to attack anyway, so we'll heal up at the end of the turn. I think that's the smartest move. Rock Tunnel will get us to destroy the nearby thing. Ooh, Rock Slide. Yeah. Rock Slide and then Dirt Tornado. Shield 5, heal 1. That's fine because we can still do Rock Slide next to him and do damage. Oh, hurt me, hurt me. Really not as bad as it could have been. So we need to heal up ourselves. That gets rid of the poison. Then we can use our potion. And then we'll step in closer. We can do that there. We can do That's still going to damage. Not worth it. I mean, it is fixed damage against him, but we can just kill him next turn. It is guaranteed damage, so we could still do it back here on this guy. So guaranteed damage back here. Hell, it's fine. We can do a long rest to get that back. So there's the healing. We will lose... Freezing Nova would be amusing. We'll lose 4th Beam. Trickster's Reversal, Open Wound. That should allow us to kill that. Freezing Nova and... Flame Strike gives us the flexibility to move away and attack. Rock Tunnel, Heaving Swing will move forwards. We'll push this guy back into the rock. Actually, let's step in and grab this. Get the money! Loot the room. He's not going to do anything at range. So we're going to step away. Actually, that's an unfortunate mistake. Should have attacked before moving away. Poison him, power potion. And we'll push him back into this. We're going to do a long rest up here. You've got Cold Fire and Reviving Ether, and then we'll need to do a rest with you. I think it's worth us taking a short rest down here. Sure, we'll lose Rock Tunnel. So we can get a crater off, which should kill him. If we fail to kill him, it'll still wound him, and then we can use Dirt Tornado to move up this way. Of course, he's going to step in and do his own thing. Take a little bit of damage. He's definitely going to die to the wound. Even if we get the times 0. So, 1, 2, 3. Do we want to open the door just yet? It's sketchy, but it will start the process. No, because things will start spawning once we open that door. So we want to get close, but not in. Okay, long rest. What are we going to lose? I want to keep Special Mixture. Let's lose Thief Snack. No, because we want the double attack. Let's lose Trickster's Reversal. Okay, we should be in a good place to push in now. Rock Slide will get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Rock Slide will get us right in there. Do we still have backup ammunition? No, we don't. We've got Opposing Strike still. Yeah, let's go for Rock Slide for move and then Sentient Growth for attacking. I'm sure we can figure something out with that. Let's do a short rest. Sure, we'll lose that. We use Cold Fire to move in, and we'll use Reviving Ether to actually get our... no, let's use Flame Strike to move in. And then Reviving Ether to actually get our cards back. 1, 2, 3. We need to move in quickly. Let's get Flanking Strike to do that, and then Throwing Knives so we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will get us in, but not necessarily up next to things. Oh, although, yeah, Flanking Strike and Duelist Advance, we can disarm something. Yeah, I like that.
Just as you're beginning to think that Hale sent you to the thing is...
So, right on in we go. I could have sworn one of these was elite last time. Yeah, come round the back. What's this going to do? Wound and poison everyone adjacent and then attack 3, range 4. So it's going to suck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're going to get hit no matter what. That is annoying. Let's move into here, and we'll do Reviving Ether. Get back all of our burn cards. Very ow. Still ow, but manageable. That's totally fine over there. No, we need to do this to get in. Then we can actually get all 3 of these. Did that? Yeah, it did go correctly. What a terrible roll. Okay, Open Wound and Thieves' Knack. Over here we're gonna have to hit the big guns, so Fire Orbs. Frost Armor Fire Orbs, so we can start not suffering damage. Rumbling Advance and Massive Boulder. They're going invisible, of course they are. This is going to be nasty, actually. Although he consumed the dark, so only one of them is going invisible. Oh no, they're all going invisible. Burn. Freezing Nova. We are getting the worst rolls. Rather than... Well, actually, no, it does make sense. We'll get the 2 that we can. If we were just a little bit closer, we could get 3, but then we wouldn't be able to get Frost Armor out. 5 damage, that's really good. And it's wounded, so it's going to die. Frost Armor, do your thing. The Cragheart. Could get a massive boulder on this and get it killed. Nice. And then if we skip movement, we'll do 1 damage on each of these, so that's maximizing our output. We just need to maximize the amount we're putting out. Special Mixer and Swiftbow will allow us to move through and do some damage. I really like the idea of getting a cold fire out. Okay, Forked Beam, Cold Fire. I think we're going to want a short rest over here. No, I want Rock Slide. Sure, we'll lose Sentient Growth. Because Rock Slide is guaranteed damage, so we'll do Rumbling Advance and Rock Slide. Consuming something to turn it into dark. Ow! Ow! Let's burn Dirt Tornado. You're going to have to burn 2 discarded cards. I don't think there's anything we can do. No. It was just so much damage so quickly. So they used the fire, which is annoying. But we could get a stun for next turn. And no damage, of course, no damage. Well, we may as well at least get some gold. Now it says all adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage, and it was doing 1 damage to this, which makes me think that Rock Slide, if I put it there, is going to work. If I put it there, it's going to work. And for good measure, I could put one there. Okay, we're going to have to try and go quickly. Short rest. Ooh. Flame Strike is really nice. Okay, we're moving faster than them, so we might be able to manage this. Really, I want to move in and then do more. Undo. I want to move into here. And then get this. To try and maximize the damage output. $14 damage. Burn Icy Blast. You can act as a tank if nothing else. Burn 2 discarded cards. You can keep tanking. Now we would get the disadvantage on this, or we can... Ooh. Or we do damage like this. And then we move to like here. Do more damage. And then we get the heaving swing. Oh. I think that's it.
With one last
That was tough.
The power of black rope severs. The strands writhe and whip around, quickly ascending out of the cave, as if falling away up into the sky. The ground shudders, cracks form beneath your feet, and there is a loud grating noise as the whole chamber shifts and begins to crash downward.
Doesn't sound good. We didn't achieve any of our perk-based objectives, but we did succeed in the mission, which is probably more important in the grand scheme of things.
As true panic sets in, you're whisked back into the crooked bone, with Hale standing in front of you. Oh my, that connection receded much more quickly than I'd anticipated. You're quite lucky I was able to pull you out of there before the whole place collapsed in on itself.
Thanks, Hale.
The attunement has certainly been severed, though. The artifact is perfectly balanced. Hale picks up the vessel with her hands and studies it closely. A true marvel. All fun aside, though, if you're looking for the entity who could have attuned it in such a way, I may have something for you there. She sets down the vessel and pulls a map out of the air, laying it on a rickety table. After the connection to the plane of night was severed, I briefly felt a tug on the artifact from 3 different locations. It was being used as a power source, but with the source depleted, the tugging stopped almost immediately. I was still able to pinpoint the locations, Hale states triumphantly, marking the map. Here, out in the misty sea, deep under the surface. Another one in the dark parts of the Dagger Forest. And finally, one high atop the peaks of the Coppernecks. Hale straightens up and reaches for the artifact. I'll keep this safe here.
Sure you will.
Disapprovingly. Okay, fine, she says. You can hold on to it. Probably safer with you anyway. Just promise me you'll let me take a closer look at it sometime.
I'm sure we can come up with some kind of arrangement. Hooray! 8 XP! The Slave Pens, the Treacherous Divide, and the Drake Nest. Very cool. We're pretty damn close to having the trophy hunt done as well. We have level ups to do. This is really, really good. So Alana, level 5, Cull the Weak. Okay, that's like a better version of Flanking Strike in a way, except without move on the bottom. I suppose it's like a better version of Single Out actually. Next 6 attacks targeting enemies with disarm, immobilize, or stun add +2 attack. That's huge, especially when you consider we've got Duelist Advance to, so that would turn it into attack 5. So that's a maybe. Visage of the Inevitable. Kill one adjacent normal enemy that's adjacent to none of its allies and also adjacent to any of your allies. That's just an instant kill. Move 2 and poison everyone nearby. That's really good. So I was thinking Flurry of Blades, because it's like a better version of Throwing Knives because it's got an extra target. And also that move for gain advantage on all your attacks this round is pretty monumental. Oh no, it was Hidden Daggers. I was thinking, oh no, because that's burned. Damn. Tough calls, tough calls. Visage of the Inevitable is really quite a nice card. If you take Sinister Opportunity, move 3 and then force an opponent to move, you can reposition them and then use Visage of the Inevitable to take them out. I think we'll go for Flurry of Blades. Gaining an advantage on all attacks can be pretty huge. And it's very quick. Okay. So next up, what are we gonna do? At the moment we've only really got poison in there. We could add Muddle, we could add Piercing 3, which is actually really nice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's Alana dealt with. Blunder. Petrify. Kill one normal enemy within range 4. Create a single hex obstacle in its space. That's amusing. Or Stone Pummel. That's pretty cool. On your next 4 melee attacks, when possible, destroy an adjacent obstacle to add +3. Okay. Don't know if I particularly like either of those. Kinetic Assault is nice for a little bit of extra movement. Let's... So it's going to be Explosive Punch. Or Clear the Way. Although that is burn, this one is not. Let's get Clear the Way. And we're going to swap out Dirt Tornado. +2 muddle card, or start swapping out. Oh, add 1 -2 and 2 +2s. Okay, so yeah, overall it ends up a bit more extreme. Let's just get a +2 muddle for now. And Syntha, what are we gonna find? Chromatic Explosion creates loads of things. Move to and generate a thing. Okay, that's very interesting. Engulfed in Flames, attack full range 3 creates fire. Chromatic Explosion is probably the most interesting of them. Being able to generate fire down below is actually going to make Flame Strike really very useful. So yeah, let's get Chromatic Explosion, and I think we're going to take off Icy Blast, put on Chromatic Explosion instead. That Lacerate has come up a number of times, and it's really been quite useful. 2 +1s, or start doing Focus. Could also start cursing them, but I think Focus is going to be more useful overall. But that's unfortunately all we have time for this episode. We can hop in and have a very quick look at improving our Duelist Advance. I'll do that. So Duelist Advance is now as maxed as it can be. That only took 1 enhancement point for us, which is really, really handy. Down here on Fire Orbs, we can't afford the extra range, we can't afford the extra target. We could afford the plus move, but we're going to keep saving up. I think +1 range first, then +1 target, but we still need like 60, then 100, then another 20. It's going to be lots. And over on Blunder, we need an additional 40 for Crater to become super awesome. Massive Boulder, likewise, we need an additional 40, and then an additional 20. So it's going to be a while before we can afford all of that. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.